Okay guys, we're going to start our corner to corner in the round tutorial. I had a request from Jackie D to do this tutorial, so here goes guys. First thing you do is you start out by doing a slip knot, okay? And this is how I do my slip knot. I see so many people make it so hard. I don't. I go around my finger, I pull this off, I come behind, and I pull it through. It's not that complicated. Okay, I decided to do it in this pink yarn. This is Karen 1 pound. And when I made a baby blanket before, it just came out so rough. And I have a bunch of mismatched pink yarn left over, and so I thought I'd do a corner to corner in pink with all different colors. Okay, so the first thing you do is your slip knot. Then it says to chain 6. So let's chain 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then it says to do a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook, and so this is the 4th chain from the hook, and we're going to do a double crochet in here, in the 5th chain from the hook, and in the 6th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there we go. Double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook, double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook, and double crochet from the last one. Okay. So there we go. Then my notes say double crochet, chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. 3 double crochets in around the double crochet just made. Oh, back this way. Okay. So we're not going to turn all the way around. We're going to go into the in between the double crochets. Okay. And do 3 double crochets around the double crochet just made. Which is different than what we normally do. Okay, one more. Okay, so now we have 2 blocks. Now it says chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn project a quarter turn and do 3 double crochets around the top double crochet just made. Okay, so that's this one right here. So do 3 double crochets . So I got one more to do. And I got to pull up some yarn. Okay. Let's put this on the floor. Get some yarn up here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And do 3 double crochets in the top, in and around the top double crochet you just made, which is this one. Okay. Okay, so now we have 4. Slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 3. So we've come all the way around. So we're going to come in here. And if you were changing colors, you would stick your hook in here and pull up the new color. Okay, but I'm not changing colors. So it says to pull it through. The center is complete, which has 4 blocks. Okay, now round 2, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. More yarn. Okay. Now it says in the 4th chain from the hook, do your block. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, or start your block. Okay. One, 2, and 3. Okay. Flip your project up so back is now facing you. So since it says up, I'm going to go like this. And we'll see how it goes. Then it says to slip stitch in the top. Yep, so that was the right way to go. So it said flip up in my notes, flip up, and then do a slip stitch in the chain 3 space. And now we're going to go chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now this is what on the cruise they called the nub. Everybody was kidding about the nub. So if you want to, you can put a stitch marker in there. You don't have to. So what I would recommend is if you're going to use a stitch marker, match to the color of your hook, and that way you'll know which hook you're using. So obviously I didn't do that here, but I will later. Okay, because I got a purple hook. Hi, Evelyn. Okay. Now, okay, so we chained 3, and then what we're going to do is we are going to do our next block right here. Okay? Because it wouldn't work if we went up to the chain 3. So we're going to do a block around this double crochet. Okay, and I got my yarn too tight. So we're going to do a block around this double crochet that we just worked. So we have our chain 3 and we just made a block. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 on this block. Okay, and if you take a look at what you got, see, you got a square. Now we're going to chain 3 and complete our block on the top of this chain 3. Okay, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to turn our work, and we're going to do a block around this double crochet that we just made, because if we go up here, this isn't correct. Okay, so that's how you determine where you're going next. So we're going to double crochet our block here. And then we're going to slip stitch in the top chain there. And see, now we have our nub, we have this, these are your corners, and now we're going to make a corner up here. Then we're going to come around, make a block here, and join it to our nub. Okay, so let's chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're going to do this block. See, we have 2 and 2, the corners. Okay, and so we're going to finish this block. I'm going to move the fan in case you guys can hear it. Okay, so I got one more double I have to do here. And then if we take a look at our work, this is supposed to be like this, and we can't go like that. Okay, so that means we have to do a chain 3, 1, 2, sorry about that, and 3, and we're going to do a block around this double. Come on. Okay, so I got 3 there, and then I'm supposed to slip stitch to the top of this chain 3. So now I have 1, 2, 3 corners. I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do a block here. More yarn. Two more double crochets. And I'm back up to my nub. So that means I'm going to slip stitch into here. If I was changing colors, this is when I would add my new color. So I'm going to slip stitch here. Okay. And I'm going to chain 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I'm going to flip it up let's see. Nope, I don't have to flip it yet. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come over here and finish this block. 1, 4th chain from the hook, the 5th chain, and the 6th chain. Get that in there. This yarn does not want to glide. Okay, so I got that. I'm going to take that one out because I didn't get 2 strands of my chain. I'm going to go and get so I get 2 of them. Okay. Okay, so now I got that done. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this out. And now I'm going to flip up my work. Okay. Flip and slip stitch. To the chain 3. Okay. And then here's my nub, or, and then I'm going to do a block here. Okay. When I finish this block, I'll be slip stitching to this chain 3. So I can do that with you. One, 2, and 3. Slip stitch to this. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, see how it looks so far? So this is kind of, tucked in, but that would be. And then we're going to do a block in here. Okay. Okay, and you know that we can't go up here because we would have a gap. So let's chain 3. Okay, more yarn. And see how this has, that's what we need to make now. So we have to turn our work and go right inside here to make our next square or block. Then slip stitch to this, chain 3, make another block, and then see how we have this? We have our nub, we have our corner, and we have one block in between. So we're going to slip stitch to our corner, which that's what this is, and we're going to chain 3, and do our block. Okay, chain 3, and we know we can't go over here because we would have a square missing, so that's how I tell that we have to go and make a square on the side of this block. Okay, now the last blanket I made, I used an eye hook with number 4 weight, and just so I decided to use a J hook, and see, this one won't be as dense as the other one. Okay, now we're going to take and slip stitch into this square, or excuse me, into this chain space, and we have finished off our second corner. And each time you do a round, you'll be adding another block in between these corners. Okay, if that helps. 2 and 3, and we know we need to do a block on this side because we wouldn't want to go like this because we'd have an opening. So that's how I tell where I need to make a block. Okay, and the row is finished when you get back and you complete the block and join it to your nub. Okay, so we're going to come right here and do a slip stitch. We're going to chain 3. We're going to make a block. Okay, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we know we can't join there because we would have an empty space. So we have to turn our work and do a block around this double. So if that helps you, to realize where you need to make your blocks, great. But that's pretty much the point. If you have to, you gotta hold it up there. See how we got a corner? So this is our third corner. Chain 3, 2, and 3. Okay, and see, we've got 1, 2, 3, and we're going to make a block here in this chain 3 spot. Okay, and we're going to go to a slip stitch right here. We're going to chain 3, and we're going to make the last block for this round because it's going to join to our nub. And you could call that whatever you want. To our tab, to our first block, whatever you want to call it. And then you slip stitch into here and you chain 6. And you make your next block. So that's how you do the corner to corner in the round. So the blanket is a square, but the process is the round. Okay? So hopefully that helped you guys. And I hope you guys are making your blankets and are going to enter them into the giveaway. Those yarns I picked out I think are beautiful. And I hope to see ya.